Hello everyone, how's it going? Now try to remember the last time you were trying to do something, you took up something, but then there was one point when you felt like giving up and you felt like nothing was working. It's natural and it's common for all people. In fact, we've all faced this or we've all experienced this at some point in our lives. But what really matters at that point of time is if we choose to quit or if we choose to keep going, if we choose to keep persisting. Well, there's one mental hack or trick that can very much help us keep going in such situations. It can help us keep persisting and it can help us give us that little push that's required to keep going. What is that? That is the cookie jar method by David Goggins. That is what we're going to be looking at in this video. For all of those who don't know who David Goggins is, let me introduce this great man to you. David Goggins is one of the toughest people on the planet. He is now a retired Navy SEAL who served in the US Armed Forces. But what's more special about him is the fact that he's the only person in the world who has completed the SEAL training, the Army Ranger School, as well as the Air Force Tactical Air Controller training. These are some of the most brutal and some of the most taxing armed forces trainings in the world. On top of that, he's also a ultra marathon runner. He has run over 60 ultra marathons, triathlons, as well as ultra triathlons. For all of those who aren't familiar with these terms, let me give you a bit of understanding about what an ultra marathon is. Well, these are the most difficult and most brutal races in the world. These are the most taxing races for the body as well as the mind. Why? Because the intensity of these races is somewhat equal to say 3 or 4 marathons in one go. One full marathon is around 42 kilometers for your information. These races also have a combination of different activities. For example, say running, swimming, cycling, and all these activities combined. I hope that gave you some chills, because if that didn't, there's some more. This man also has the former world Guinness record for the most number of pull-ups in 24 hours. He has done 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours. His book Can't Hurt Me is a New York Times bestseller and it is really inspiring and it's great. It's safe to say that David Goggins is a beast in real life, and I'm sure his cookie jar method will help all of us. Now, to understand the cookie jar method, let's go back to a point of time in David Goggins' life. It was around the year 2002 when he was still serving in the armed forces. That's when he got to know that a lot of his military friends had actually died in Afghanistan because of the war that was taking place there. He felt really bad and heartbroken, and he felt the need to do something to help the families of those who couldn't survive the war. He tried to raise funds for their families as well as tried to raise funds for college fees of his friends' kids and other people who had lost their lives in the war. So he signed up for Badwater 135, one of the toughest races in the world. For that, there were a few prerequisites. One of them was running 100 miles in 24 hours. So he had to do just that. Now, one fact that will blow your mind for people who don't know this is the fact that 100 miles is around 160 kilometers. That's a crazy distance to cover, that too just by running. If that's not enough, another fact that will blow your mind is David Goggins was never a runner before that. In fact, he hadn't even trained for a marathon before. But then, as insane as it sounds, he signed up for it and he was ready for the challenge. In just 3 days of preparation, he was mentally ready to run 100 miles in 24 hours. Now let's skip to the actual race day. Now the race begins and he keeps going. He keeps going strong because he has a purpose in mind: to raise funds for people who really need it. He keeps going till mile 50. That's when things start to get a little bit worse. But still he keeps going because he was a mentally tough person. But then at mile 70, things start to get to his head. His body starts to cry for help and his muscles starts aching. Every part in his body starts aching. His feet start swelling. His feet has these large blisters that ache every time he puts a step forward. His legs started to feel numb and at one point he just fell down. He couldn't even stand up. But then at that point he thought to himself, should I quit or should I keep going? That is when the cookie jar method helped him. In his head, he started to remind himself of all the things he had achieved in the past. He reminded himself that the fact that he finished the Navy SEAL training was a great deal in itself. He had to be fit, that is why he was able to finish this. And if he could do that, he's capable of doing a lot more. In fact, his childhood was also pretty rough, and he grew up being obese and was obese in his early adulthood. The fact that he lost weight, he became much more strong and even gave those tests and cleared them was a big deal in itself. And that is when his past achievements gave him a big push. A push to keep going. He stood up and he started running, and guess what? He finished the race. So that is the cookie jar method that he keeps preaching everywhere. What is the cookie jar method? Simply explained, the cookie jar method or cookie jar is just a metaphor. It doesn't have to be a cookie jar in real life, but something or some place that we can go to where we can see our past achievements noted down, where we can feel those past achievements and we get hope to keep going forward. Now this cookie jar for us could be a notebook where we've written down all our past achievements, things we thought were impossible but we still did them anyways. These are things that can remind us that we are capable of much more. That is the cookie jar method. This is something that will give us the motivation to keep going forward. This is something that will boost our own self-esteem and it will boost our own worth. It will make us feel that we are worth much more and that we should be chasing this, we should not be quitting. Now talking about the cookie jar method, David Goggins also preaches another thing, and that is to do at least one thing every day that scares you a lot, that makes you really uncomfortable. When we start to get uncomfortable, when we start to do things that were scary for us, that is when we'll achieve something. And when we start achieving things, that is when we'll be able to add more and more things to our personal cookie jar or our notebook or whatever it is. Now we don't necessarily have to run a 100-mile race to actually use the cookie jar method. In fact, we can use it anytime, at any point in our lives. Whenever we feel like quitting, for example, in this hypothetical case, say we start a side project or a project that we have a greater purpose with, a project that we are excited about. We start working on it, but then as time goes by, we aren't really getting the results we desired or things aren't picking up. If at one point we start to feel that, oh, maybe I should quit this because things aren't working out, that is some case when we can actually use the cookie jar method too. We can remind ourselves that starting this project was a big deal in itself, because a lot of people don't start in the first place. But because we've started, we are actually capable of doing much more. We can remind ourselves that using our personal cookie jar. And once we are reminded of that, our self-esteem would be boosted and we'll get that push to keep going forward, to not quit and to persist. So this was the idea that I intended to share with you in this video. David Goggins is someone I look up to because he is an amazing person. You can learn a lot from him. I hope his life and his experience taught you a lot as well. So if you found some value out of this video and out of David Goggins' learnings, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Please don't forget to like this video, and please don't forget to share this video with your friends, because this could help them. Maybe if they're at that point of giving up, this could help them to keep going. So that was it. I'll see you soon in another video. Till then, let's start filling our personal cookie jar with lots of achievements, things that prove that we are capable of much more. See you.